Hey guys, it is the 30th of November. That means we are on our last art sound off. I am back in Nashville, Tennessee, and I thought I would just talk about my experiences doing my first month of art sound off. Now on the 15th I did sort of a check-in, but I wanted to share my overall impressions. So to begin with, I think art sound off, the act of journaling your artistic life for 1 month, is a really good idea. Especially if you are a younger artist or a student, it can be an excellent tool for figuring out what you like, what you dislike, how you want to improve, and what your goals are for the future. I already do a lot of art journaling, both here on the channel and over on my blog, so this was sort of for me, deciding to do art sound off was a little bit of overkill regarding that. But I thought it would be a fun challenge, and many of my patrons and many of my potential patrons have stated that they really want more vlogs, so I thought it would be worth a shot. Unfortunately, I feel like I didn't perform as well as I could have. It was 30 days of art journaling, and I'm sure there are some posts that were really good, but there was a whole lot of posts that weren't. There were a lot of art sound-offs that were just sort of rushed because I just wasn't in the best of situations, especially when I was recording from Luling, Louisiana. That really just put so many external pressures on what I was trying to do. I had such a hard time doing it that I really feel like the content was mixed and just not very high quality. I also didn't like the fact that it basically took over my channel for a month. Yes, I was updating every day, but I wasn't really updating with art content. I was updating with content where I'm talking about art, kind of, sort of. I want this channel to be more practical than that. I want it to be less me talking and more me showing. So my decision to do art sound off the way that I chose to do art sound off didn't really fit that end goal. I did try to work in showing you guys things when I could, when the situation permitted, and those are some of the videos that I do like more so than the other videos. But I think if I were to do this again next year, I would do 30 days of comic journaling about doing comics about being an artist. So I would come up with 30 prompts. The prompts that Jersey submitted are great prompts, but don't necessarily lend themselves to one-page journal comics. So I would come up with 30 prompts that were shorter than that and weren't as reflective as that in order to be able to better fulfill that goal. Now I did opt to do art sound off in the format that I chose because I knew I would be traveling. I knew that I would have limited time. I knew that my resources would also be limited, that I would needed to fly light. So I feel like for the constraints that I had against me, this was probably the best format for me to complete this challenge. So in that regard, you know, I'm happy that I gave it a shot. I'm happy I tried something different. You guys have asked for more face-to-face time, so I am glad that this was a way that I could sort of provide that for you guys. I hope that you were able to get to know me better. I certainly have gotten to know you guys better through the comments. Thank you guys so much. I'm still working my way through those, so don't give up hope that I have a response. I am working my way through them, like I said. I will continue to do artist vlogs sporadically every now and then when a topic comes up, when I think it's a good idea, when I have something to show you guys. And I also think, this was a suggestion from Joseph Coco, that I should do vlogs at cons instead of con recaps, and I think that is an excellent idea. It's so much easier than writing a con recap, and it's so much easier to show you guys in just 5 succinct minutes what my experiences were, and that would otherwise take, you know, like 5 hours of writing the blog after the con. So I think I'm going to keep up vlogs in that regard. But otherwise, I don't necessarily have 30 days worth of material to say unless I'm showing you guys something specific. So, you know, maybe next year I will write some very, very specific prompts, or maybe I'll open it up to you guys and see what you guys want to see. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this art sound off and you're new to my art sound offs, you can check out my playlist, and that will have every art sound off, even the ones that were only released to backers. If you are interested in artist vlogs in general, I have an artist vlog playlist as well. And thank you guys so much for bearing with me, for being patient with me this month while I figured out this artist vlog thing. So I will see you guys around. Bye guys!